Hello there, Ali here from Sports Templates, and today we're gonna work on this Ice Hockey Goalie Mask template mockup with the Boston Bruins. So I'll be making a Boston Bruins goalie mask, and I've already went ahead and prepared this little library, keeping with the Bruins colors and logos to help me make this process a little bit easier. This template does include 4 Photoshop files. The first one is showing the goalie mask in a 3/4 view. The second one is showing it in a back view, the third one is showing it in a front view, and the fourth one is showing it in a side view. For now, I'm gonna work on the 3/4 view, and to get started, I'm gonna go to this Smart Object layer where it has Add Your Design here, and we can go double click, and it's gonna show up the Smart Object in this flat layer. So I'm gonna add the Bruins secondary logo right around here. Just let me scale a little bit, and let's remove this number. And in order to see where this logo is gonna fall in our mask, we can just go Control S to save and wait a couple seconds for it to update, then go see it. Looks about right. So next I'm gonna add some kind of a stripe that goes up. So going back, I'm gonna make this shape, and let's place it behind logo. So the first shape is going to be white. Duplicate this layer, Control T, and then make it a little bit wider. This one's going to be brown, and then I'm going to make another duplicate, and this one also a little bit wider. This one I'm going to make it yellow. I'm also going to replace this placeholder shield. I'm gonna add the NHL shield, resize it, and remove the shield. One last thing I'm gonna add is the big Bruins logo on the side. Resize it a little bit, and Control S. I think it's a little bit too big, so we can make it just a little bit smaller. I think it looks alright, so we're gonna move on. So going back, I'm gonna remove the grid and this color, Control S again, and I'm gonna change the helmet color here in the background. So I was thinking about making it a white helmet, but then I thought about having a gradient. So if we double click here and we go to gradient, I've already prepared this gradient, but it can add any gradient we have. But I'm gonna stay with this one. Probably I'm gonna make it around like a 50 degree. And with the gradients, when you have it selected, you can just click on the layer and you can control the position of the gradient. So for this one, I want something a little bit like this. I think it's about right. So if we click OK, that's done with it. And here we have a layer that controls this inner part of the helmet that's inside the face mask. You can remove it to have this continuous gradient. For me, I'd like to enable it, and then I'm gonna pick yellow. Also, I'm gonna make the face mask this dark brown, but probably make it just a little bit lighter. Also, I'm gonna go to this screw holders, these little ones, and I'm gonna make them yellow as well. Also, I'm gonna make this chin strap yellow, and I'm gonna make this strap clips yellow as well. One last thing, also I want to make the interior yellow, as well as this chin rest part here yellow as well. So one last thing I wanted to add is to have some kind of a Boston flavor to this design. So I looked online and I found this image of the Boston skyline, and I want to add it on this chin area here. So if I go back, if I can go to image, black and white, OK, and then select the sky area, and then select inverse, Control C, Control V, and now we have the city on its own layer. I'm gonna Control C to copy this layer, and going back here, I've already prepared something to help you with placing stuff. So if you turn on this guides folder, it's gonna show the places. It's gonna show the places where your design is not gonna show up. So this part is showing where the face gap is, and this one shows where the chin area ends. So if I do Control V, I'll have the city here, and if I wanted to go around on the edge of the chin, I need to place it in line with this guide. I'm gonna put it behind the guides so it's easier to tell. Control T, and size it a little bit smaller. I think something like this, and I'm gonna make it a little bit transparent, so something like 60%. Remove the guides and Control S. That lined up perfectly. What's left of the design is the background. So we have three options for the background. We have the color splash, and here we can go and change the background text. So if we go Boston Bruins, and to give it some more space, let's go to character here and spread it out a little bit. For the background, I can pick this dark yellow, or we can pick this dark brown. If you want to try something else, we can just hide this color splash and use this hockey arena background. I have the shadow on a separate layer, and if you want something even more simple, you can just go with this plain background with a little bit of gradient, or you can remove it and add your own background. I've already made this same design on the rest of the PSDs. So for this one, we have the 3/4 view. I did it on the side view, as well as the front view and the back view. And I went ahead and made one more extra design, which included these 3 views, just to make something a little bit fun. One last thing I want to add is these templates are all 8K. So if you zoom in at 100%, you can see the level of details in each one of these. For example, so if you zoom in on this one, you can just see the materials, the details is really high quality. These templates usually take me a couple weeks to 3 weeks to finish just one template, because I want to go in and make sure all the details are there and it looks as realistic as possible. So this is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys like it. Stay tuned for more templates from sportstemplates.net, and see you guys on the next video.